Is Amish. This is the first time I'm starting a live by myself. So if I screw up, please be patient. Now I need to invite my friends Ravi and one sec. Sargun, let me just figure this out. Okay, hang on.
Hi Amish.
Hi guys. Hi. Oh, you're on already.
I am on. I'm on.
Fantastic. Okay. Hi. Hi. How are you? Hey, you
Well,
shaved
well.
clean.
Oh yes, yes. I was shooting for something
You're
today, so
looking
I'm.
good.
Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. I take that as a compliment then.
You know, I gotta say this. Listen to everyone who's watching. My friend Ravi has got me to figure out how to start an Insta live. Ravi, I'm 47 years old. Okay? I'm a tech cretin. I swear I kid you not. My my friend sent me some video tutorials कि बॉस ऐसे start करना है, फिर ऐसे invite करना है, फिर ऐसे conversation start करना है. One second, let me just figure out. In talking on this, if I've missed, I hope I haven't missed. Hang on. I haven't. Hang on.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
You know what? I pretty much suck at Insta lives entirely, and whenever
Yeah,
I
no, I'm
have
trying to
gone
figure
my
out. I shouldn't have missed out Sargun, but I don't think I have.
no, I don't
I
think
didn't
so.
know that there are tons of people who can request to join. I didn't know it works
Oh
that
yeah,
way.
yeah. Oh. That you need to
So
be a
there's
little
like a
bit.
huge line. So I hope I haven't missed out Sargun, but hopefully it'll
No,
come.
I seriously doubt it. In fact, because my your live collaboration request it reached me, so I'm sure it reached Sargun as well.
Yeah,
Aisha, can you call Sargun
I'm
and
sure
tell
it'll
him to
come.
join?
I'm okay. Guys, I'm very proud of myself. I may have written 9 books. I may have done whatever. I started a life by myself. Fantastic.
Unparalleled, unprecedented. And then I will always
This
be
is
the
going
person
up
who
on
got
my
you.
CV. Hey Ravi,
Super.
thanks so much for doing this. Not that anyone, among my followers would not know you, but to those, Ravi is a dear friend, brilliant actor, brilliant dancer. Of course, all of you know Nach Waliye Karol Bagh, where you met Sargun, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. That's where
Uh,
I met her.
and Jamai Raja, I mean, and I met him in London. And among the actors I've met who reads a lot, I had an exceptionally deep and meaningful and intelligent conversation with him, and we've been friends since then.
Since then, brother, since then, I would say, because I met Amish totally as a fan because I was watching Amish your show on Discovery, and
Okay.
I need to thank Rishabh for this because he's the one who actually made that meeting possible,
Right.
and there
I
was
hope
so
Rishabh
much
has joined.
resonance. I guess so, probably.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Sorry, good, good, good.
no, but absolutely, absolutely, it was an amazing meeting, and I came back so much more richer, uh, even wiser for that matter, because there was such beautiful interaction with you and Bhavna that day. I really cherished that meeting.
And my Bhavna, and Bhavna, for those who don't know, is my sister. So Bhavna Didi was telling me the way she saw Sargun and you, the comfort. You guys set couple goals, I guess, for various people.
Thank you, thank you. I guess.
Okay, but coming back, this is obviously this to discuss my upcoming book, War of Lanka. This is the cover of of the book, and of
Oh
course the
my God,
pre-release copy will reach you soon, Ravi. This is the cover. That's
that's
Ravan, and that's your Ram actually.
oh my God, this is I can't wait for this, Amish. You know it. You know that I'm of course a friend and a brother, but I'm more of a fan and a really big fan of your work and the way you write and you paint a picture really. And it's absolutely amazing. I'm really waiting for this one.
Thanks, man. You're absolutely the sweetest. Now, since I've started this, I'm still trying to figure out. I hope I haven't lost Sargun anywhere, but I'm assuming she'll hopefully put a message. Sargun, if you're there, if you could just put a message,
You know
and I'll get
what?
to
I don't
them.
know if you have a number,
Um, okay,
Sargun's
but
number.
let's
I'm going to
just
send it to you right away.
hello. Hello. Okay. There is. Hang on, guys. I think. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Okay. Anyway, I'm sure. I'm
Hello,
sure.
James.
Will come up in some time.
I'm sure.
So. Okay. So I'd love to, of course, discuss Ram Chandra series with you and War of Lanka. On Ravan, and my interpretations are different. So your thoughts on that, and what do you look forward to in War of
I
Lanka?
I am looking forward to how do you tell this? I mean, because we've heard and the Ramayana and Ram and Ravan and Sita and Lakshman and Hanuman, all these characters, they are so deeply integrated in our life. They are our life. They pretty much run in our veins. I won't be wrong to say that. I remember reading Raman, and I remember reading the introduction scene of Ravan. When Kuber is the king and Ravan is sitting behind him, and there is this, the aura that you created, and the way he kind of approaches the table, and the conversation between Ravan and Dashrath. I think it really paints a very vivid image. And it's you're finishing one of your books is truly having a very visual experience. So that's what I'm actually looking forward to. I'm looking forward to War of Lanka to have another spectacular, visual experience that's happening in its entirety in my mind and via the words that you write. So I'm actually looking for that.
Thanks so much, man. Among the things that actually excites me the most about Ravan as a character is because he's not just a thug, right?
Yeah.
He's actually an exceptionally intelligent guy.
Yes.
He's brilliantly talented, a brilliant musician, a brilliant dancer. And that's what I think. He's not just a thug. That's what makes him
Yeah.
a much deeper, quote unquote, villain. So
Antagonist. Villain.
it was great fun writing about it. And you come from Gorakhpur as well. You've been deeply embedded in our traditions too.
Absolutely, Amish, because I've so me and my brother used to go to our village where my grandfather, used to. There was no such thing as a mobile phone or anything else. So we've grown up listening to stories from the Ramayana and the Mahabharata.
Ah,
Our father used to put us to sleep with those stories. So they are deeply. I mean, we're deeply. This is deeply integrated in our way of
ah.
life, in the way we look at life, and so for us it's reliving our childhood as well. Apart from obviously the fact that it's got such a great value system and a moral compass, it's deeply connected to our childhood. So I'm always full of gratitude to read one of your works.
You ever go to the Ram Leela?
I have, as a kid, I have many times.
Ah, yeah, I
Very.
mean, I discuss this often with people. Many people assume that the Lakshman Rekha, for example, is there in in the Ramayana because of a 1980s television serial. It's not there in the original Valmiki Ramayana.
What are you saying? Really, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me more about this, please.
Yeah, the thing is that the interpretation. And for those who don't know, Lakshman Rekha is where Lord Lakshman, took the arrow and drew that line, and Sita Ma was not supposed to cross it. And it's supposed to be a thing where women should be behind those boundaries, right? Yeah,
Metaphorical
in the
lines, yeah.
original Valmiki Ramayana, there's no mention
Did not have
of
it.
the Lakshman
So
Rekha
so
at all. It's not there.
where did
The
that come from? I mean, where did the thought of a Lakshman Rekha actually kind of emerge from?
like the first time it was mentioned, at least from all that I've read, the first time it was mentioned, in any text was actually Goswami Tulsidas ji's Ramcharitmanas, which was written in the
Ah,
16th century, some 400 years ago, right?
right, right.
And most of us Indians, what we think is the Ramayana is actually the Ramcharitmanas. And Tulsidas ji made quite a few changes from the original Valmiki Ramayana because the Ram Leela is largely based on the Ramcharitmanas in North India. And
Oh,
and even the Ramayana television serial, many of them, there were some parts of the Valmiki Ramayana in there, but it was largely on the Ramcharitmanas. So he had all these different interpretations, and we've forgotten many of them.
right,
So so there was this, the Tamil version, the Kamba Ramayana,
right.
was the first of the devotional Ramayans, and in that Ravan and Lord Ram actually appreciate each other the first time they met each other. They still
Hmm.
go and battle, but they actually appreciate each other. And there are like so many different versions of the Ramayana, right? Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. There's so
Yeah.
much to learn
So much to learn. It's
from all our
infinite. It's
stories.
truly infinite. I've heard this episode. I don't know. I mean, in case I am wrong about it, I stand corrected. But I think it, but I find it to be very, very inspirational. कि जब श्री राम जो है उनको जो विजय यज्ञ करना था, and he
Right.
was looking for a certain Brahmin to
Mm.
actually kind of preside over it. And it was Raman who did the Vijay Yagya for Sri Ram. So that kind of camaraderie and mutual respect, despite being on a battlefield,
Yeah.
I think we can, what we find in our scriptures, we seldom see it in our society, but there is so much to learn.
Yeah, and there's this one of the things in the Lokatha, there in the UP area, you would have heard of it, that apparently when Ravan lay dying, okay,
Right.
Lord Ram told Lord Lakshman that he may have been our enemy, but
Uh-huh.
he's a brilliant
Go and learn.
master
Yeah.
of the Vedas, a very intelligent man. You should go and learn from him.
Yes, yes.
And he told Lord Lakshman that you will learn from him. So you'll treat him with respect. Maybe lying on the ground, but sit closer to his feet. Now think about of course it says something about the knowledge that Ravan had. It says
Yeah.
something about Lord Ram that
It
the
says
kind of
so much.
there's so much that we can learn. How
Yeah.
we must behave, even with those who may be our enemy.
It's really amazing. I think that kind of appreciation for, I mean, there are no clear enemies, so to say, and there is that potential to learn from virtually everything is what I get out of this
Correct.
episode. Rather than being myopic and saying that, and painting people as black and white, there is
Okay.
always that opportunity to maybe take something and make yourself richer. And that says so much about the magnanimity of Sri Ram,
Yeah.
So it's one amazing episode, one hell of an episode.
It is. It is. By the way, there are various people asking when is your Matsyakand 2 coming out. So you might want to answer that.
So I think next we might start shooting sometime in November, and which kind of I mean maybe March next year. I may not be completely sure about it, So but I'll have to ask somebody in Bani J and the platform, to kind of give me more clarity on it. But I think November is when we go on floor with that one.
Okay. Look forward to it, man. I'll be down in October. I'll try and come. And if you guys start early, I'll try and come down for the shoot.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Since the time I met you there, I have
Uh,
been waiting for you to come down to Mumbai so that maybe we can have a cup of coffee together. We can, spend some time together. We can continue the conversations that we had in London, and I can go back richer with another solid conversation about, our heritage, if I may say so.
it's always a pleasure chatting with you, brother. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. I'm going to obviously send a pre-release copy of of the book for Sargun and you. I know Sargun just launched a trailer today, and
Yes. So the
yeah, but
teaser has launched today.
uh,
Tomorrow is the trailer launch event.
okay,
So to say, but the teaser has come out today. Today
of
the announcement of
Katputli.
the project is of Katputli.
Yeah, it's rocking, man. How was it for her working with Akshay Kumar? Yeah?
Akshasa, oh she would come back all excited like a child, and she would tell me stories from the set. And apparently, the bond between them and the bond between Akshay sir and the entire unit for that matter was beautiful. I mean they would
Uh,
eat together. It was
uh,
all almost mandatory, which is a beautiful gesture to everybody
uh,
sits together and eats together no matter what. You don't eat in your
yeah.
rooms. You sit
Uh,
together, eat together, you bond together. It was literally, I mean, if that is not a family on a shooting set, then I don't know what is.
Very
So,
true.
so she had a lot of great things to say.
And I can't wait to meet her and you again. Thank you so much. It was great chatting with you, yeah. And
No,
we will
wait a
do
sec.
this.
I think
Oh,
Sargun is yet to join. Give me a second. Let me
okay,
just
okay.
quickly maybe.
Hang on. Um, I don't know if I have messed up in anything. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. Okay, guys. ये एक मिनट हम जरा चेक कर रहे हैं जरा टेक्निकल रुकावट के लिए खेद है
नहीं मैंने उसको अभी वापस मैसेज किया है मैंने.
हाँ
Have you sent the collaboration? She's asking how. She's finally responded. She's
I
asking how. So maybe I'll. You know what? Let me
one second,
just.
one second. Let me just okay. There is a uh,
Let me also
uh,
send her. Maybe this helps. Send successfully. It says. So maybe
Invite to join. Okay, I am just sending an invite to her once again. Oh, for some reason the invite hadn't
oh,
gone through.
there.
Okay.
There she is.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, that
hi.
doesn't look like
Sorry,
you.
I'll
There
meet
you are.
live.
Hey, hey, so sorry,
Sorry,
it was my screw up.
I'm stuck in bad Mumbai traffic, so
Okay.
nothing's worked out for me that well.
How did your trailer launch go? Yeah, कैसे गया आपका? Sorry,
No,
teaser
it's
launch.
tomorrow.
हाँ.
It's tomorrow.
Okay.
Today was
So,
just preparation, but right now we're excited about your book launch.
अरे नहीं नहीं उसका
The
तो
one
टाइम है.
with Jaffa.
हाँ, the book is launching on October 3rd. रवि के साथ बहुत अच्छी बात हो रही थी on what your set was like, and you guys used to eat together, and sounds like a lovely atmosphere. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. You tell me one thing, while I was away, you were talking to Ravi about all these things. I thought that you must have talked about every mythological book possible by now. He's so well read at it. It's impossible that you guys didn't have that conversation.
We, I told you. I think my sister also told you that day when we met for coffee in London. I became a fan of your husband. Yeah, यार इतना पढ़ा लिखा. मैंने सोचा यार.
Join the queue.
No, keep going. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. I think I'll record this and put it everywhere tomorrow.
नहीं नहीं
How
ये
is it? I was just reading about your book. How is it that you're thinking of the one thing that's happened with so many different perspectives? How do you do that? It's
यार ये
it's so difficult to find one perspective
हाँ
to the Mahabharata or the Ramayana, the one that you relate to, or the one that you understand. But you somehow have had perspectives. I think 4 perspectives till now that are
Multiple
already
vantage
out.
points.
the thing is, you guys must have एक Japanese movie थी Rashomon.
Yeah. Akira
Akira
Kurosawa.
Kurosawa की.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I've
So
seen
no,
it.
a few decades old. आपने देखी है रवि?
It's in 1950s. Akira Kurosawa's
Yeah,
film, Rashomon. Yeah,
Akira
one of my
Kurosawa.
favorites.
तो
Of
इसमें
course,
क्या
Ravi has seen it.
But इसमें क्या होता है कि the movie begins with the perspective of one character, and
Yeah.
you're convinced that character is right. Okay, and then suddenly it changes to the perspective of another character, and then you get confused. Sorry, maybe this character is right, and then it goes to the third character. By that time, you're thoroughly confused, right? And then you realize कि यार, all of us we lead our own lives, and we are sure we are the hero in our story. But how do we
Yeah.
know the person we are fighting? He or she may be thinking they're the hero in their story.
Yeah.
So I thought कि हम लोग the very word Ramayan means the journey of Ram. Ram Ayan. It means the journey of Ram. तो रामायण जो है प्रभु श्री राम की कहानी है, उनकी जर्नी है. Okay. And Sita Ma, Ravan, everyone comes in as characters. So I thought it'd be cool to actually explore the journey from the three main characters, from Lord Ram, from his birth to the kidnapping of Goddess Sita. That's the first book, Ram, son of Ikshvaku. Second book is Sita Ma, from her birth to her kidnapping. And the third book, that's Sita, warrior of Mithila. Third book, Ravan, enemy of Aryavarta, is from his birth to the time he kidnaps Goddess Sita. So all three books, it's called a multilinear narrative storytelling style. So all three books run parallelly and come to the same ending, which is the kidnapping of Goddess Sita. And the fourth book, War of Lanka, is from here onwards till the death of Ravan. The point is actually, if you understand Ravan deeper, if you understand Sita Ma deeper, then obviously you'll understand the Ramayana also deeper. That's the logic.
कितने सालों का रिसर्च लगा है?
अरे बहुत रिसर्च लगा यार मैं शिवाजी बन के तो मैंने कह दिया कि ऐसे लिखूंगा. But yeah, when you have to write parallel narratives, I had written one scene like this. Now I have to write the same scene from the perspective of Ravan, but it still has to fit the way the scene was. यार मैं तो पागल हो गया था लिखते लिखते. That's why it took time.
But it's brilliant.
Oh my God.
I think that I gathered from the conversation that we had in London, over tea that day, that this kind of information has been again deeply integrated with your childhood. It's been a part of your upbringing as well.
Yeah.
So that intellectual quotient, actually you can date it back to you as a child, and of course you're putting it to fantastic use now.
हाँ देखिए, जो लोग पूरबिया के होते हैं वो सब तो थोड़े सीख लेते हैं.
Sargun is going to be feeling like an outsider for some time.
Buddy, I feel like an outsider because there is really little I know. बहुत मतलब रवि ने मुझे बहुत पढ़ाया, बहुत दिखाया और बहुत समझाया भी. और मुझे ऐसा हर बार ही लगता है ओ माय गॉड, पर मैं फिर भी बहुत सारी चीजें भूल जाती हूँ. मेरी मेमोरी इतनी नहीं है. एंड इतने सारे पर्सपेक्टिव्स हैं. वो मुझे हमेशा बताएगा मैंने ये पढ़ा, ये पढ़ा, ये पढ़ा, और फिर इस सिक्के पे मिले आप. आई एम लाइक ये काफी नहीं था.
मेरी बहन, अगर हमारे परिवार में हर कोई बहुत पढ़ता है, बट माई सिस्टर्स वन पर्सन हु रीड्स इवन मोर देन आई डू, भावना दीदी. You guys met her.
Of course.
So, Sargun, she was impressed by Ravi. She was saying, "यार, this guy is so well read. It was a pleasure talking to him." इसके साथ मुंबई में मिलते हैं जब वापस आते हैं तो.
अब वो बात जो है वो मिलने की बात ही रह गई. अब तक मुलाकात हो नहीं पाई.
अरे I'm coming on September end. तो पक्का तब मिलते हैं. I'll be traveling through October. Book tour तो तब होगा.
I'm sure.
But September, I think 24th, 25th में आऊंगा. तो तब पक्का मिलते हैं.
बिल्कुल. मैं
तो when is this book launching?
Looking forward.
It's launching on October 3rd. So अभी तो pre-booking has advance booking. What you call advance booking in films? So
मुझे पहली बुक से पढ़नी पड़ेगी if I want to read War of Lankas.
I'll tell you what. मैं बैठ के summary बता दूंगा तीनों किताब.
वो मैं बता दूंगा. मैंने पढ़ी है तीनों.
But yes, you need to know the first 3 books.
मतलब कि अगर किसी ने 4th बुक पढ़नी है तो उसको पहली 3 पढ़नी पड़ेंगी. It's like the Shiva trilogy.
It's like the Shiva trilogy. Yes.
और पता है that is one of the few books जो मैंने completely पढ़ी है. And by the way, मैं आपको बता दूं कि वो शिवा ट्रिलोजी जो बुक्स हैं मैंने रवि को इंट्रोड्यूस कराई थी. I told Ravi, I said you have to read this. It's amazing. मैंने पहली बुक उठाई, मुझे लगा मैं बोर हो जाऊंगी, मैं पूरा नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगी. But it was like, oh my God, I couldn't stop. मैंने तीनों बुक्स बैक टू बैक पढ़ी और मैंने रवि को बोला, मैंने कहा रवि तुम पढ़ो. तो बड़ी this credit is to me.
Entirely hers, because she was actually, it's so bizarre. She's the one who introduced me to you in that sense, because she was the one who first read your books and then gave it to me. And then,
thank you.
Of course, but I can't give you the credit of being a bigger fan. I'm the bigger fan.
No, thank you so much, Sargun. And I can't wait to watch Katputli once it releases. And Mo, it's a dubbed version आएगा Mo का?
नहीं आएगा तो नहीं, पर जब हम ऐसा दिन पकड़ेंगे जब आप मुझे अपनी किताब समझाओगे और मैं आपको अपनी फिल्म. आपको मुझे अपनी किताब समझाने के लिए 5-6 साल लगेंगे, मुझे अपनी फिल्म समझाने के लिए 2 घंटे.
अरे नहीं कम.
समझ आ रही है अमिश. मुझे भी शुरुआत में ऐसा लगता था that I'll read the subtitles because I didn't understand Punjabi as well as I understand it now after being with Sargun for so many years. But it's not very difficult, It's very colloquial. It's very understandable. You'll always be able to gather the context. You can see it, in fact, even without subtitles, for that matter.
Okay. Yeah, and the language, the roots of the language is the same, Sanskrit.
Much,
so
yeah.
you can actually broadly get of all the languages. Yeah, you can get
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
Roots of all Sanskrit only.
What I am most proud of, Sargun, I was telling Ravi this, okay, that I'm 47, so I'm a tech cretin. मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है. Okay, this is the first time in my life I started an Instagram live, and I think थोड़े बहुत मैंने गलतियां की, but broadly I think I got it okay. First time, I swear. And there were,
we're all here, aren't we? So it's a successful life.
We are all here. We are talking. I received training videos. My publisher sent me. देखिए ऐसे start करेंगे, फिर ये button दबाइएगा, फिर ये.
Oh my God!
I needed it. I had no idea. I've never done this before.
But Ravi is also as bad at this, huh? It's fine.
I told him.
ये geniuses का trait होता है शायद. उनको ये सब नहीं पता.
ये तो बहुत ज्यादा तारीफ हो गई मेरी एक ही इंस्टा लाइव पे. कल से तो मैं बात ही नहीं करूंगा. मैं तो हवा में उड़ता मिलूंगा मैं.
हाँ भाई, ओके.
यार, you two are really the cutest. सच्ची में शिव जी का आशीर्वाद आप दोनों पर सदा रहे. You two are really sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really sweet.
Thank you.
It's absolute pleasure chatting with you guys. We're gonna, I'm looking forward to catching up once again, September. And thank you so
Yes.
much. I know you're really, really busy, and I'm so touched that you took the time out to do this after a shoot. Uh, to all my followers, these two are among the sweetest people I've seen in the TV and film industry. What I like most about them is the wonderful relationship the two of them have. Seriously,
Thank you.
among the sweetest people I've met.
Thank you, Amish.
देखो
Thank you.
अक्टूबर थर्ड से पहले मैं ये नहीं प्रॉमिस कर सकती कि मैं तीनों बुक्स पढ़ लूंगी बट आई एम गोइंग टू रीड वन बिकॉज तीनों बुक्स पढ़ने में तो मुझे 9-10 महीने लगेंगे
अरे मैं तुम्हें
सो आई एम
समझा
गोइंग टू
दूंगा
स्टार्ट विद
तीनों,
द फर्स्ट
सरगुन।
वन
अभी घर ही पहुंचा हूँ
हे
थोड़ी
बडी
देर
नो नो तुम रहने दो आई विल रीड
Then मैं साइन करके अभी भिजवाता हूँ.
में।
हाँ
बहुत
प्लीज
बढ़िया,
प्लीज
बहुत
प्लीज आई एम
सुपर
गोइंग टू
सुपर।
स्टार्ट रीडिंग देन
All right, take care, guys.
थैंक
Take
यू
care.
गाइस
Take care and
Bye.
all the
बाय
very
बेस्ट ऑफ
best.
लक
You know, you have all the
Bye.
prayers and best wishes for this book. It is going to kill it. I'm certain about it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
सी
See
यू
you. Bye
बाय
bye.
बाय
Bye, Sargun. See you.